So much pain! So much pain!
What a game, but Bears didn't make enough plays, especially on the defense side of the ball, and we ended up losing on the road 42-38, and that knocks us out of contention to be the number 1 seed. But we still have the NFC North Division crown, so we get at least one playoff game at home. But it'd have been nice to get the number 1 seed to get the bye week, but it is what it is. Sucks that we lost, but we lost a good football team. But I will get into my thoughts on this ball game. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Well, I'll say this. The only thing the Bears did well tonight on the defensive side of the ball is get the pick in the first play of the game. Outside of that, this Bears defense was basically null and void.
Trash!
Actually, both defenses were null and void, but 49ers made some stops early. And I think the red zone stop that the Bears got a field goal on, that was key as well, because the Bears defense sold us.
Ass.
And this was a game that this Bears defensive unit got exposed. We have absolutely no pass rush.
Dinkelberg.
And if Trent Williams doesn't get hurt, we probably don't get the 1 sack that we got on Purdy. Because I've said this all season. This Bears unit does not get after the quarterback very well. And when you're asking your corners to get in such type of coverage against a Kyle Shanahan scheme, 49ers offense with a Purdy, with a McCaffrey, Jawan Jennings has been solid. Then Pearsall was money all night. Tongas was money all night. You cannot hold that long in coverage when you're not getting a consistent pass rush, and they had time all day to throw the football.
Dinkelberg.
And then on top of that, they ran the ball very well for 200 yards of rushing.
Damn!
Then, on top of that, 303 by Brock Purdy, 3 touchdowns and then the 1 interception, and that was it. And another thing the Bears didn't do, and by it, they didn't need to do it, but all of so much. They didn't run the football very well, if we're going to be honest. They ran for 110, but I thought they was going to commit a little bit more to running the football, especially as an offense, especially early. I thought they were going to play the time of possession game that Green Bay played against us. That is something I thought they needed to do to win this ball game, because San Francisco's offense has been hot. This was an offense that had not punted in the entire month of December up into this ball game. No punts. That's why I said the Bears should have committed a little bit more to a run game in this particular ball game. Yes, you're going to have to get some type of a shootout game at some point as an offense, and which we know the Bears can do so. It just sucks that DJ Moore was dealing with the illness. Sucks that Odunze is out. Zacchaeus ended up not playing. It does hurt. It does hurt. Luther Burton had a great game, but had to be carted off at the end. Hopefully that's nothing serious. But this was a type of a game where you had to play the type of a game that Green Bay played against us for the first 45 minutes last week, was time of possession. Because how hot the San Francisco 49ers offense was. I know San Francisco 49ers defense is kind of struggled because of all the injuries, and I know you can attack this defense in certain ways. But when you're trying to play complementary football, I think you have to commit yourself a little bit more to a running game. Not to say that you're going to run for 300 yards or anything like that, but I just wanted to see this Bears team come out and put the foot on the neck and run the football. But instead, first few plays of our series were pass plays. I get it. Secondary's banged up. I get it. But it's at the same token when you know your defense is a bend, don't break type of defense. When your defense is not a defense that's predicated to stopping a Niners offense that has been a machine, you cannot win a ball game like this. You would think scoring 38 points is enough to win a ball game. 38 points is more than enough points to win a ball game in the NFL. But when your defense cannot stop a nosebleed for a good portion of this ball game,
Damn you!
what are you to do? What are you to do? And the Niners still won the time of possession, 33 minutes to 26. So, and then we're talking about giving up 200 yards rushing, 303 in the air, 496 in total.
Damn!
And they didn't really start bringing blitzes until late, and then they started attacking that. It looks like Kyle Shanahan, I'll give him credit, he did a great job of out-coaching Dennis Allen.
Dinkelberg.
Because it seemed like everything Dennis Allen tried to throw at him schematic-wise, Kyle Shanahan had an answer for it. Get the linebackers to stop. Okay, we're going to go over the linebackers and toss it deep. Oh, you're going to bring the linebackers back? Oh, dink and dunk. Just commit the ball, keep driving down the field. Get those dig routes, set in front of the safety, set in front of the linebackers, and we're just going to dig and attack. It just seemed like everything Dennis Allen threw, Kyle Shanahan had a major answer for it. And it just seemed like the Bears just... I know this Bears team has the personnel in some points to stop them, but this Dennis Allen scheme, it just... To me, I'm not saying it doesn't work. It just... Hell, I'll say what I'm really thinking. It doesn't work when you can't get out to the quarterback. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't help when you cannot get out to the quarterback. Even if they showed some zero blitz packages and bagged out of them. So it's not like they didn't create blitzes at all. We can create pressure, but only so much. Austin Booker got home maybe a couple of times, but outside of that, Montez Sweat, he's been MIA.
Trash!
I think this exposed the Bears' problem. And this is an offense that's capable of exposing the problem like that. The Bears offensively, they did a great job of trying to hang with this Niners offense, but I just think they should have ran the football a little bit more in this ballgame. I personally think they should have ran the ball a little bit more. Because when you're talking about, if you're looking at the Bears, and we're talking about 42 pass attempts to only 22 runs. I think if you got to the magic number, maybe 30 runs, you give yourself more of a shot in this ballgame. Especially the way your defense is playing. I just thought, okay, they would have just get the running the football. And then they had some good plays running the football. DeAndre Swift, 9 carries. Kyle Monangai, 8. And the only other ones were 5 of Caleb Williams scrambling. So with this number 2 ranked rush offense in the league, I thought Ben Johnson would probably lean on the running game, play time of possession, keep the Niners hot and explosive offense off of the field, and win the game that way. But it just didn't happen that way. I give the Niners credit. Bears no longer have a shot at the 1 seed, which kind of sucks. Now the lowest we can go 2 or 3 seed, depending on what happened next week against Detroit. And I got to look at the schedule. I think they announced it at the game, but I got to look and see. I know we play late. I don't know when Philly plays, so I think that'll take a lot. But Yeah. Bears lose a tough one on Sunday night, 42-38. I'm still proud of this team. We got the NFC North Division crown, which a lot of people didn't predict, including me. 11-win football team, still proud of them. Still got another game to go. Can't win them all. We lost to a credible, good football team in a close fashion. In the last play, I maybe could have hit Swift. I thought it would have been a different play design, but once Caleb get outside the pocket like that, I was like, damn, we probably lost this one. Because especially when you're in tight quarters and red zone from like the 3, it's only so much you can do with that. It's only so much. But I give this Bears offense credit. They've kept themselves in it. Defense, we got to do something. And then Tryon Shoyinka got out. Yeah. Our defense, it needs some pass rush. It needs to find ways to get out the quarterbacks. Because you're not going to have any playoff success when you can't get out to the quarterback. Or create scheme ways to do so. Hopefully Kyler Gordon is back by then, but it is what it is. Bears lose on the road, Sunday Night Football. I am APW Sports signing out. And as always, bear down for life.